Hey guys, and welcome back to another studio vlog. This past week was a little bit hectic. I was getting ready for my first market of the season this past Friday. I do the first Friday market at Her Camp Park in Old Town Fredericksburg. Every first Friday in Old Town Fredericksburg they allow like drinking out in public, and they have a market at the same time, and I do that every first Friday of the month. And I kind of misjudged how long it would take for me to restock inventory. So it was a bit of a mad dash the last few days before the market. And so this vlog will cover a bit of a full work week along with market setup and getting ready for market. And then a few moments of peace out in nature. It was really hard to focus on restocking when everything is growing and getting ready for spring, and I'm trying to get the garden all set up and stuff. So a little bit of that too. Basically lazy weeding or selective weeding. I want to weed out stuff, but I want to keep the purple dead nettle. It's very pretty. It also tastes like beets, so it's very tasty. It's in the mint family. I need help with identification. I have another video. But those, and the chickweed, which tastes like spinach, is really good. It's one of my favorite spring weeds to eat. But what I hate is chickweed, or is the hairy bittercress. It's just bitter. Flowers, it's just way too bitter. You don't really want to eat it. So I don't want this in here, and I don't want it to go to seed. So I need to pull it up and stop wasting time. So this is what I'm doing. Although it is a little nippy, it's just so nice. The air is fresh, and here in Virginia that means I would say no bugs, but I would be lying. I still have a mosquito bite, but much less bugs. I just have to wear a coat. It's also really good just for your immune system to be out in the cold, in nature, doing things. It's good for your mental health. It's good for your, like I said, your immune system. Here I am making the lavender and rosemary hair oil. The base is mugwort and rosemary infused sweet almond oil. For a lot of my products, I use sweet almond oil as the base simply because it's very neutral and good for allergies, obviously, unless you have an almond allergy. And it's also easy to infuse. I also use rosemary oleoresin, and I'm probably not saying that right, but
Rosemary is really great for promoting hair growth and dealing with itchy scalp. So this oil is really great as a scalp treatment to follow up with a shampoo and condition, or just to nourish the ends of your hair. And it has a nice light rosemary and lavender scent. Of course, all the ingredients are organic too. Now I'm making the best-selling Fire Face Oil. The base is calendula and yarrow infused sweet almond oil again. Calendula and yarrow are really great for soothing red, irritated skin. It's also good for closing pores and dealing with acne scars. I also have organic rosehip seed oil, which is obviously high in vitamin A, which helps with cellular turnover. And then I have ginkgo biloba extract and licorice root extract, which helps with anti-aging. So this face oil is really great for redness, irritation, just all different types of skin. And then I also have zinc oxide in it, which is a bit of an unusual ingredient for face oils, but I find that it works really well into the skin. And zinc oxide is, again, really good for redness and irritation. It's very commonly used by dermatologists. I think CeraVe uses zinc oxide in its soaps and also its lotions for a good reason. Now I'm making the rosewater, aloe vera, and rice face toner. I should probably think of a new name for it, but I can't think of one right now. But the base is organic rosewater, aloe vera juice, and rice extract. And all of these are really great for nourishing and hydrating skin. I also use vitamin E oil in there too, and squalane. So it's a really good mist for dehydrated skin and also just as a pick-me-up throughout the day. And finally is the Omni Solve. Omni is Latin for everything, so this solve is good for cuts, burns, scrapes, eczema, dry skin, cuticles, lip balm in a pinch. It's a really great solve to have just on your person at all times. It's kind of like natural Neosporin. I think one of the hardest things about being a small business owner that makes products, especially when you're not too big yet, is trying to figure out how much inventory to make, because you don't want to make too much, especially if you're doing seasonal things, but you want to make sure you have enough. So it is kind of like medium-sized batches right now. It's a bit of a struggle and kind of a balancing act though. I will say keeping records of inventory that you can go back over really does help though when it comes to how much inventory to make. Well, a lot of time and effort goes into shipping orders and wrapping everything. When you're doing markets, you're also subject to weather, which is what happened for this first market. It was windy and cold, so not many people came out, and that is kind of the downside of doing markets. While you do get the chance to talk to customers, and I do have some very loyal customers that I love to see in person and talk to, but it doesn't always work out the way you plan. Whereas when you're selling online, you have that guaranteed someone orders, you wrap everything, and you ship it off. And it's kind of nice in that way. You don't have to leave your house and you're not subject to weather or another market going on. But definitely pros and cons to both. I just want to take a minute to thank everyone who braved the cold and the wind to come out to market.
We don't sing happy birthday anymore.
Yeah, we do. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Comment ça? Turn the key and cooler on. This a pause for